Here I am, just walking and discovering the human menace on the planet. This is the third day here in the United Kingdom, particularly in London. The lockdown has begun. Let's see how long this sight of menace from human behavior is going to cause an eyesore for the local communities and so on and so forth. Let's see if this will be cleared up. Definitely won't be, because that's a council park, and this is not going to be cleared for any sense whatsoever. I mean, look at all this, folks. Children are going to see just this and think this is normal. This is... How could you say this is normal in any conduct by any means of human behavior? This is the society that we live in today. This is a society that we continue to accept as normal. This is a human society that we have educated with how to be responsible. This is the education that we have provided to our children, to our adults, to our community leaders, our politicians. This is what they see as they're addressing. What are they addressing here? They're not addressing what really matters in the community. They're addressing their personal interests in politics, in terms of all kinds of articulated way of complications in how they can get re-elected and elected into government, and only to be ignored of what goes on the earth, what goes around on the planet. A conscious planet is what we really need. A conscious human beings is what we need to produce. Conscious and most responsible human beings are what we need. There's the bin. The bin is something that humans are unable to see, and it is empty. Look at all this, folks. This is the most ludicrous and the most painful and most destructive way of being. Gloves thrown, a little kid's t-shirt thrown. That's a communal park. There we go. If this you see as normal, you tell me what is not normal. You show me what is not normal when the bins provided are empty. When the bins provided are empty, the rubbish being strewn across to a communal park where the children and others come to exercise, or to exercise their freedom. Freedom of what? This is how you can tolerate life to become. Isn't that scary? This is extremely scary for me in terms of how humans can behave in this way. How terrible that human behavior has become. This is horrendous. I mean, this is where the buses and the crew transit and exchange. And is it the drivers? It seems so. Is it the drivers of these buses? Or is it the people who walk about? No, but when you come to this little parking spot of these buses, it seems like so many gloves. Everything has been thrown into the... I mean, this is ludicrous. These are not people who's walking by. These are bus drivers and others. This is terrible. This is absurd to be... How can this possibly be normal? I mean, these are bus drivers' gloves. Now, don't tell me that somebody else is just chucking these gloves as they walk past here. This can't be right. Look at how many gloves and plastic. This is ludicrous. And that's a real thing, right? I mean, this is ludicrous, folks. This is ludicrous. This is absurd. This is absurd. This is not normal in any way describable. This cannot be described in any way that it is normal. There's a bin for the drivers to actually put the rubbish. Why do they have to chuck all this into the grass verge? Why would they have to do this? There's a bin. I mean, how could you tolerate and accept that to be a normal behavior of any human being? This is absurd. This is absolutely absurd. There's gloves. Wow, folks. As it gets closer to those buses, the mountain of rubbish is obviously it's too many. And that confirms it's nothing to do with people walking by. Maybe these ones are. But definitely, where those buses are parked, there's mountains of rubbish.